What it do? What it do? You guys know what it is. It's Friday. We have one of the biggest weekends in sports about to happen with us. Super Bowl weekend. Hope you guys are ready. Have your future bets, your day bets, your prop bets, NBA basketball. Got a little recap. We got some a little short slate of NCAA. Got a little recap going on. And fucking in that hockey last night. We handled business. We went 3-0. Could you believe that shit in hockey? We had MTL, we had Nashville, and we had the under in those Kings games. You guys already know if you follow that hockey, you guys were winners. If you guys fade the hockey, then let's try again today. That's the all I can say to you guys about that. NBA, Toronto, they didn't cover. Washington on Hornets. Hornets got blown out. Bradley Beal was angry he didn't get All Star shit. But I told you guys, whoever put that game under, you guys were smoking shit. You know why? Because you guys lost by point 0.5. That's what fucking sucks. It was at 227. That shit. Oh, Flyers money line. We're about to get to that. I'm just on the recap right now, Joseph. We already know we went 3-0 in NHL. That's why I skipped that real quick. We're about to recap on the NBA because I didn't post on Twitter. A lot of people complain, but it's recorded, so I don't know. I don't know. So the over in that Washington game, if you put that under, like I was saying, you guys are smoking shits. I told you guys, if you put in under in Washington game, you lose by point 0.5. Good for you guys. Good. Atlanta, Philly, our boy Trey Young. That guy been balling since the news. He been balling, and he just continued doing what he does best, and that's ball hard. Philly's really not good on the road. Boston covered that spread. That game really went under by like a couple points. Denver was the max play. Denver handled business, and look at that. The Clippers really lost outright as 13.5 favorites. Could you believe that shit? Like they really lost outright out of 13.5 favorites. That's fucking crazy. These guys, the Clippers, I don't know what they were doing. So basically, not a bad day yesterday. 3-0 in hockey. We lost a good two picks in NBA, and Stanford lost two. So Oregon State actually handled their business. A lot of people were on Oregon and Cali for the 10 points, and that obviously didn't work out as they thought it would because, like, yeah, that was a 10.5 favorite. I think both 10.5 favorites, even in the college and NBA, didn't work out. So let's jump in today. We got some Super Bowl to talk about. We got some NHL to talk about. We got some NBA. So let's start this up. Let's start this up. So we got Detroit versus Rangers. This game right here, you have a bunch of shit teams. You know what I'm saying? We have a bunch of shit teams. The Rangers need a win. The Rangers can't afford to keep losing. Okay, Panarin, he's gonna play. Hey, who knows what's gonna happen the way he plays? They're on this losing streak that they're trying to handle. This is a home and home slate. Detroit is on a 6 game losing streak as well. Fuck. This game right here, if I wasn't crazy, no, I don't think I'm crazy still. I'm talking shit. But I capped this game, and the only way I see it to be is I would have to pick Detroit here. Let's see the lines. So Detroit hasn't won in a very long time. 250. They're almost 260 plus. Yo, Detroit has to be the number here. I don't know. I don't know who would pick Rangers at this type of price. This is a big amount of juice, honestly. Big amount of juice. And I tell you this, it would be Detroit or nothing. That's for sure. If you like Rangers, good luck. Now the next game we got is the Flyers in Pittsburgh. Yeah, this game for sure. Okay, first things first. Brian Elliott in net against Jerry. You guys know what I say about first of all Pittsburgh games in general. Our man is in the chat. He knows what it is. Flyers don't play good on the road. Okay, this is the home and home revenge spot. Okay, 3-0, 3-0. These guys, Elliott, Jerry. This is basically a rematch. Okay, right here in these type of spots, I always like to pick the other team. Like whoever lost the first game, I like to pick the team to win the other game when they get home and shit like that. So in this situation is basically like that situation. What I'm saying, because at the end of the day, okay, is basically what it is, and what it is I would have to pick Pittsburgh here, but I don't want to pick Pittsburgh here because obviously Philly just beat them. Philly could win again. So in saying all that, I like the under. I don't blame you guys. You guys are going with Pittsburgh on that line, but I like the under in this game. I like the under. Um, Ottawa, Washington. I'm gonna skip this because I don't like these goalies, Hobberg and Samsonov. I don't like these goalies at all. So I'm not gonna deal with any of those. You know, um, Golden Golden Knights and Hurricanes. The Hurricanes play good. They're really on a nice streak right now, and they could I think they could beat up this Vegas team. This Vegas team is not really doing what they're supposed to be doing, if you ask me. They lost every game on like do you see this road trip they're on right now? The only game they won so far was against Ottawa. Hmm. Vegas for some reason is not playing up to par, and if you I wouldn't be able to pick Vegas in this situation. The only way I would be picking anyone is Carolina. That's the only way. I don't see Vegas winning this game, and I see Carolina handling business. Next game, Boston, Winnipeg. Boston, Winnipeg. It's either Boston or nothing. Winnipeg cannot get my money. Okay. Winnipeg is a lost cause. Okay. And that's a cause I don't want to be lost in with them. Winnipeg is going to lose this game. The question is, are they going to lose by 4, 5, 6, 2, or 1? That's the question. I like Boston here to handle business. I like Boston here to handle business. These guys are not really scoring. They played Boston 5-4. That's the last time they got a lot of goals. This is an under spot too. Another under spot, but I like Boston this series. Boston to handle what they need to handle. Blues, Oilers. Blues, Oilers. So Oilers coming off that loss against the Calgary. Now they're playing the Blues. Now they're playing the Blues, and I tell you this. I tell you this. The Blues, they're trying to salvage this road trip. Like the only way I'll look at it is the Blues. I also like the over in this game, but the only way I'll look at it is the Blues. Which one? Who you talking about? Which one? Which one you talking about? Which one you talking about? Which one? The under and what? The Boston and Winnipeg you're talking about? Yeah, the only way I look at this is the Blues. If Edmonton cannot beat, okay, yeah, I lean to the under, but I seen it was 5-4, but Winnipeg hasn't been scoring that much. That's the last time they scored over almost 3 goals instead of other than the last game they played with the Blue Jackets, you know. But I like Boston here more solid than any play on the total. Yeah, I like Boston to beat up on these guys. Winnipeg, there's seriously problems in there, so I like Boston better than any side, you know. So yeah, personally, I have Boston, and that's my pick for the show, Boston. Um, Edmonton and St. Louis. Yeah, I will have to pick St. Louis in this spot. Edmonton, Edmonton. That's all I gotta say with that. Edmonton. St. Louis or nothing. If you guys are picking Edmonton, good luck. I don't see Edmonton doing much. They're trying to make a playoff push, but their playoff push is not even. I think they're looking ahead to the next game, which is Calgary. Their little revenge spot where they should have won, and they should have beat Calgary. If they would have beat Calgary, now I would have said, "Oh, pick them to sweep their homestand." But because they lost against Calgary, they're going to go 50% on this homestand, and then they're going to play Calgary again. They played and that's what they're looking ahead to. Out of the 6 games, they play Calgary already twice. This is going to be the third game. So I think they're going to be looking ahead of this. Jake Allen's in net. I like Jake. I like Jake Allen. I like Jake Allen to handle business. And then they put Bennington in to beat up on the Winnipeg. So I like Blues here. Lightning Ducks. Lightning Ducks. Now, Ducks. Okay. I tell you this. Okay. Honestly, the Ducks. I think the Ducks come out and steal a win here. To be honest with you. Okay. And I tell you, everything the Ducks and the situation, these guys are really handling they're handling their thing, like yeah, they're a shit team, but they're really affected by everything. They're doing the thing, they're fighting for more purpose. You have a Tampa Bay team that's 6-0 against Pacific Divisions teams, and honestly, I don't know about Tampa Bay in this situation. I think this is a spot where they could get got. This is a spot where they could get got. I see Tampa Bay obviously blew these guys out the last time they played, right? But I don't think they come true, and I don't think they handle their business here. I like Ducks here. I like Ducks on the money line, and I'm not scared of Tampa Bay, and I know these guys are not scared of Tampa Bay. And this is what they've been doing on the road trip. Win, loss, win, loss, win, loss. If the trend continues, I can see them win against San Jose. But I got Ducks here on the money line. Over 59 shots. Lightning. Yeah, that looks solid too. It looks like it's gonna be a fast paced game as well. Like what they get. The last game these guys got what by themselves 27 shots. Arizona had 32, so they literally stopped at. I mean, Lightning though, Lightning tend to play like down to the thing, So yeah, I can see your over 59 shots. I can see it, especially with Lightning with Ducks beating up on these guys. I can see that shit. So I don't have a lot of plays on this, but I have a lot of dogs. I have a lot of dogs trying to make my bank work. You know what I'm saying? So I got the wings. Yep, not the barbecue wings, the Red Wings to beat Rangers. I got the under in the Pittsburgh game. I got yeah, I got the Ducks I got I like Subban though, man. I like Malcolm Subban. Okay, I'm not gonna play on the Hurricanes game. I like Subban. I wouldn't be surprised if they steal a win, but I'm just gonna stay off that. You know, Boston. My two favorites. I like Boston to beat up on Winnipeg, and I like the Blues. So Ducks, Blues, Boston under in the Philly game. Detroit. Those are my plays for the weekend. It's Friday, so yeah, I'm gonna have to post this on the Twitter at K Williams 811. I'm not gonna have a show on the weekend, so yeah, I'm gonna post that shit right there. You guys know we coming off that 3-0 day, so if I get one of these dogs, we're eating. If I get both of these dogs, shit, I don't even need to win those favorites no more. Obviously, I'm trying to win everything, but like I'm just saying, like those dogs are paying big money already, and they're in prime spots. This NBA slate right here, we got a nice slate on today. Toronto versus Pistons. Yeah, I like Toronto, but I don't like Toronto. I don't like Toronto to cover the spread. Toronto, okay, they're not really doing what they need to do. They're not impressing me. That's the only way I would look is them to cover the spread, obviously, Toronto to cover. But the last time they played, they got blown out. Over unders at 224. Is Detroit pushing the ball like that now? At home, yeah. This I don't like the two. Yeah, I don't like that either. Like they could cover it, but I'm not gonna go and put Detroit plus the points. You understand what I'm saying? Like that is sick. I wouldn't do that to myself. I think Toronto has enough defense to handle business. I keep these guys in the early two hundreds. And I like the under here. I like the under. Tired legs. We all know what's going to happen in this situation. No Marcus All. Marcus All's out. Ryan Hollins Jefferson's out. I think it's going to be defense on and back to back. They're going to know what they have to do. I like the under. Bulls Nets. Bulls Nets. I would pick Brooklyn. Two home games. They covered the first one. Play Chicago. They should cover this one. If Kyrie's playing, they beat Chicago already by 6, and that was in Chicago. So they gotta. I think I like Brooklyn here to cover the spread. Team is healthy. The only guy that's not going to play is Kevin Durant. No big men like marketing's out for these guys. The big men should eat. No Otto Porter. Allen should get in pair boards. If you're gonna look at props, look at Allen to get his rebounds, his points. He's very energetic. He's very like he plays with a lot of passion, and I like that. I like that in Allen, and I like if anybody's gonna cover that 5, I like Brooklyn to cover before I will pick Toronto. Mm, Mavs and Rockets. So Capella's not gonna play. Okay, Capella's not gonna play. Westbrook is gonna play. Okay, Tim Hardaway is not gonna play. Oh shit, this is gonna be a good game. You know why? Because we're gonna have players in this game that's good. We're gonna have to see them shine, like somebody named Porzingis. Porzingis is gonna be all by himself today because Luka's out for a couple weeks on his he has a sore shoulder or some shit like that, ankle sprain, some shit like that. But he's not gonna play. Okay, Tim Hardaway might not play. Harden is playing, and Westbrook is playing. In like to be honest, a lot of people have Dallas. Okay, the only way I would look at that is I would look at Rockets, but I don't see how Dallas is gonna score. Like I really don't see how Dallas is gonna score here. But I don't know. I like the under here. I like the under in this game. Like I don't. I seen Dallas when Luca sits on the bench, the team struggles to score. So imagine how this team is going to play when Luca's not there. Like, and Tim Hardaway out too. Fuck. Maybe they might play with heart, but I know they're going to have to play somewhat of defense. Porzingis is not no superstar like that, you know? Or is he? Or is he? That's the question. Or is he? Andre Drummond, 14.5 rebounds. I wouldn't talk you off of it. I wouldn't talk you on it. What did he? I think he got like 20 the last time he played Raptors. No Mark Gasol, you know. I wouldn't talk you off of it. I wouldn't talk you on it. You know what I mean? Grizzlies, Pels. No way I would pick step in the way of these Grizzlies, but also you don't want to step in the way of these Pels. This is like a straight over for me. These two teams, fast pace. I only see running, 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 running. That's all I see going on right now. The Grizzlies a hot team. They're trying to finish this shit out. They lost already against these Pelicans by 10 points at their house. Okay, Zion did not play yet, but they already lost against these guys. So this is a revenge spot. Okay. The injuries is the same. I like Grizzlies here on the money line. Battle of the rookies. Let them know, yo, John Moran is nice. John Moran is nice. I know Zion's nice. I know Ingram, but yo, John Moran is nice. Grizzlies is a better team, to be honest. I like Grizzlies on the money line. Not the +7, not the money line. Yep, I said it. The money line. Um Bucks, Nuggets, Bucks, Nuggets. This game right here, you have to wait a bit. Why you have to wait a bit? This is why you have to wait a bit. Paul Millsap might play. Murray, he's game time decision. So if they do play, let's say Paul Millsap plays, Murray plays. Now, plus the points look amazing because yeah, Denver was on a back to back, but Denver did not play with their stars. They played with just regular bojos. You understand? So that means their stars are going to be rested. And not saying they're going to win the game, but they'll be able to cover this double digit spread. We all know what Bucks do. Bucks play hard. They play hard. Then after they let their opponent come in the game, like I don't know why they do that shit, but they do that shit. And like they don't really give a shit about spreads, especially double digits. They just trying to win, and that's what I noticed about this Bucks team. And in this situation, I would stay off till I know everything that's going on here. Maybe I might look at the over because that's what they do. They run, 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 run. I like the over here. But other than that, I'm gonna have to look at the injuries. Whoever's betting on these games before the game, like let's say you wake up in the morning and you start betting on these games. I don't know. I don't know what you're doing out here. This is not the Super Bowl and shit. Like, there's so much injury, so much shit that happens throughout the day. You know what I mean? That like me as a capper, me as a person that makes bets every day, almost 4 or 5 times a day, like I tell you this, like it's good to like wait, like not like last minute, but like in basketball, yo, they could pull out people at the last 10 minutes of the game. And you made a bet anticipating XYZ is gonna play. Like yesterday, for example, Kawhi got pulled out and the game was already started. Like the game started and then you get a notification Kawhi's not playing. Like, so little things like that, you gotta look into that shit. Like it's just more than Denver's playing fucking Bucks. Bucks is the better team. Oh, you click on it. You understand what I'm saying? It's more than that. It's not. You really have to go in depth in this shit. Like this is a different type of animal. But all in all, to say in that game, I don't have a play. OKC Phoenix. Now we have our boy Aiton coming off some 31-point game. What do you guys know about that? Matt had 31. Devin Booker dropped 32. Okay, against this Dallas team. And what I have to say with this one is I don't wanna go against Devin Booker because Devin Booker got an all-star snub, and Devin Booker, he played like an all-star, to be honest with you. He played like an all-star. But how can you go against this OKC team? Like this whole month, okay? OKC already beat these guys already. Okay. OKC is coming off a trobbing off the Kings. Let's see if they sweep this road trip. They should. They should sweep this road trip. Do you wanna be the person to dove these guys in this situation? I like OKC here. Is Chris Paul playing? Andre Robinson been out forever. Yeah. I like OKC in this spot as underdogs. I like OKC plus the points. Last game, Lakers, Portland. Lakers, Portland. So Lakers, okay, so Melo's out, and everybody's gonna be playing for Lakers. Okay, they're gonna change the court to Kobe's logo in LA. Um, this game's gonna be serious, man. This game's gonna be serious. This is two things gonna happen in this game. Portland is going to like win the game because they're so emotional and like we're not going to see the Lakers team that we've seen. Like we're going to be like, oh shit, like this shit is affecting them. You know what I mean? Or Lakers win by 50, like straight up. Lakers win by 50, and not on some Lakers struggling. Like Lakers win, and then Portland literally gives them the win. Like you know what I mean? So me, I got Lakers minus the additional spread, to be honest with you. I got Lakers minus the additional spread. I don't see Lakers doing whatever they're do. I see Lakers blowing these guys out for everyone. Like they haven't played all week. They're rested, believe you me. Portland's coming off an emotional win with Houston and that whole damn situation. This is just one little road game before they go back to face Utah. This is one road game they're not ready for. I like Lakers here to blow these guys out. Lakers minus 20. I'm telling you, Lakers minus 20. But since we have 13, I'll gladly take 13. Lakers minus the 13, perfect. So that's what I got. So my plays, you guys already know. We gonna get we got the Brooklyn, we got Lakers, we got Thunder, we got Grizzlies money line. So what's that? 4 plays? Yeah, that's 4 plays. Brooklyn, Lakers by the spread, so 2 favorites and 2 underdogs. Grizzly money line, OKC by the spread. So yeah, you guys already know where to find me at. K Williams A11. Hit that like button, share, subscribe. We got some NCAA, Rhode Island, and VCU. That's an early game. Give me Rhode Island. I like Rhode Island in this situation. VCU, they're a good road team. They're on a 4-game win streak. Okay. They played Rhode Island. This is a revenge spot for them. Okay. Rhode Island, they also been winning. Okay. They beat VCU at home. This is gonna be the only 2 times they could do it. So Rhode Island could sweep these guys, basically. I like Rhode Island to sweep these guys. They yeah, it's either they're back and back in the same division. Rhode Island is one ahead of them. VCU wins. You know, it is what it is. Rhode Island's on a 4-game win streak. VCU no, Rhode Island's on a 7-game win streak. VCU's on a 4-game. For me, it has to be Rhode Island. Rhode Island or nothing. Rhode Island. I like Rhode Island here to handle business on the money line. You know what I'm saying? I like Rhode Island. Now, the moment you guys all been waiting for, let's break down this Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Guys, hit that like button. You know, hit that whatever. You know, the share button, all that shit. Just you know, do your thing. Do your thing. Now we got San Fran and KC. San Fran and KC. So we got some good props here going on. Okay, we got some good props here. I also got to score the first touchdown. I got Patrick Mahomes. That's just a little like, I think Patrick Mahomes just a little get that little first touchdown. You know what I'm saying? Um let's go down in this. So the total number of points in the match. What do you guys? You guys think this goes over? I think it goes over. I think it goes over 54. That's approximately what, 30 something to high 20 somethings. Maybe a 30. Yeah, I can see this game going over. You know, if you guys have future bets on KC or if you have future bets on San Fran, I advise you guys not to pick a winner, because like it doesn't make sense. If you already have a future bet, whatever winner you're going to pick, right? You're obviously getting more money than picking your winner now. And if you're going to pick the opposite side, if you're talking about hedging your bet, then I don't recommend that. But like, or doubling up on your bet, just do different things like prop bets or some shit. You know, I like Patrick Mahomes over on his rushing yards. Okay, I can see the man throwing at least 3 touchdowns. Him, he throws three. Jimmy Garoppolo shoots like, I could say he could do 2 passes. I give him 2 passes. None of these guys. Maybe Mahomes throw an interception. I don't think Jimmy's gonna throw one. I don't think Jimmy would throw one. We have Damian Williams. Damian Williams. I like him to get his rushing yards. Tyreek Hill under on his rushing yards. They have Tyreek Hill to get 5 rushing yards. I think he gets under on that shit. The Kittle receiving yards. That's a good one too. That's a good one. Debo Samuel. Debo Samuel. I have to put that guy under. Straight up. I have to put that guy under 56. Okay. I put him under 56, under on his receiving yards. Kelsey. Kelsey hasn't been a factor in the whole playoffs. But if they want to win, they have to pass it to him. They can't be just icing him out. They can't be icing him out. Sammy Watkins, I think he gets iced out. I think he gets iced out. They have about how much sacks? They got in total, there should be like 5 sacks. More than 4 sacks, like between amongst the two teams, more than 4 sacks. I think both teams get sacked. No field goal higher than 46. I think that's ridiculous. I think the defense is going to start off strong, so there's going to be no touchdown within the 7 minutes. I don't think there'll be a touchdown within the 7 minutes. I hope you guys are writing this shit down, eh? You know, you got me. That's why I'm recording. You could just replay and all that shit. Go to your spin spots. But yeah, no, no touchdown. I don't think no field goal is gonna happen in 14 minutes. Not a field goal is not an extra point. Extra point is an extra point. A field goal is literally a field goal. Like that gives you 3 points. And penalties, it goes in depth. Penalties. I think it's going to be a penalty game. The question is, they want to be specific how much how much penalty is going to happen. I just think it's going to be over 107 yards, 106 if you could get it over. So the two teams accumulated together on the penalties. I think it's going to be over. I think it's going to be a penalty related game because people are going to be touchy. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I like the no touchdown in the first 7 minutes. Okay, so these plays though, I will post it. I'll post it tomorrow. Yeah, I'll post it on my shit tomorrow. And I'll have my shit on the Twitter for you guys. So if you didn't follow me yet, you better go follow me. It'll be there. And my winner would be there as well on the side. So those are little props you guys already know I like. So the props I like is keep it simple. I like Jimmy to get two pass touchdowns. I like Mahomes to get three. I like Devo Samuel not to get his passing yards. I like Kittle to get his passing yards. Kelsey to get his passing yards. Sammy Watson not to get his passing yards. Over 4 in the sacks department. No touchdown in those 7 minutes. No field goal over 46. No field goal in 14 minutes. No field goal over 47. That's what it is. My bad. I said 46. If we get 46, that's extra money. No field goal over 47. Penalty yards over 107.5. And yeah, those are my plays. The winner, I will post it on top of the plays that I'm going to post tomorrow on the Super Bowl. So you guys already know what it is. You guys have a good weekend. Remember, you don't have to put all your money on things to just have action. Just make sure you bet responsibly and you bet what you could afford. And let's try to get this money, make the bookies pay your rent, or your mortgage or whatever the fuck you guys are living at. You know what I'm saying? Let's get this money. I hope you guys watching that Lakers game tonight. That's like a top max bet. I told you guys minus 20 on that shit. You know, I'm Kobe Williams. This was a good week. We had a good week. Those NCAA plays the past 2 days, losers. So we're trying to bounce back with Rhode Island today. Finish the week off strong. On Monday when I come back, I'm gonna every week I'm gonna give you guys like a breakdown of like my record because you guys are lazy. I noticed everybody been asking me, but like you just go back. But I'll give you guys. So every day I'm gonna tell you, okay, I'm this and this in ball, this and this in NHL, this and this. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we're tuned into that. We make that shit like that. You guys have a good weekend. Have a good evening. Less cash. And hit me up if you guys have any questions, any props. Shit, hit me up in my DM, and I'll be glad to help you guys. Without further ado, I'm out of here. Every dollar matters. Make sure you bet responsibly and have a great weekend, guys. I'll see you guys on Monday. Hit that like button. Hit that like button, please. Least you could do. Hit that like button. You don't even have to follow. You don't even have to like me. If you like the content, press that thumbs up. Thank you, guys. Peace.